What is going on, everybody? Project Rodrod here, and it is time for stop 3 of the Stadium Series. Just a quick reminder, don't forget to check out my Patreon for exclusive content and early access. Link on screen and in the description below. This is the leaderboards coming in to Glendale. Monster Mutt Dalmatian and April Summers, as you can see, now has that top spot. And Bakugan is now in second place, just trailing by 1 point. Although all this can change, though. After today's event, this is the halfway point. So this is really what's going to tell what the rest of the season is going to look like as Mohawk Warrior and the Cameron 9785 come out. Seeing what they can do here. Currently in last place. They're hurting right now. But I'm sure he'd love to not get eliminated. At least stay in the running or get, shot down to the Arena Series. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Going into the last turn here, it's going to be tricky. So this jump right there, that one, the officials aren't going to be too worried about when it comes to disqualifications. It's going to be this jump right there that's going to make the difference. 27.65 as he rolls over and on all fours, luckily. But the officials are going to care more about this racing ramp, racing jump right here, right in front of the truck, making sure they stay within the lines. More so than the other one. They do need to hit this second one here that Mohawk Warriors coming up against. They do need to hit it. They can't just go around it. But if they don't get all two front tires in between the lines, it's totally okay. It's mainly just, like I said, the other one, as his Mohawk went crazy there after that jump. But a 27.65 was his first time. Let's see what his second time is going to be. And a clean 28 seconds. So 27.65 is going to be the time to beat as of now. Up next is Avenger and Nick Morhees, a truck that I did not expect to see in the bottom of the leaderboards. He did pretty well last season, and I was really thinking he'd make a comeback this time around, and unfortunately he's in 11th at the time of this. But again, all that can change. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Really quick, though, I'd like to give a shout-out to a fan from YouTube. And that fan is Crazy Monster Jam fan PK4NV. Quick shout-out given to him. 27.54 for Avenger, so beating Mohawk Warriors time. We have a new leader as that body sheds off after that wheelie there. He's going for a second attempt, though. But just a quick shout-out to him, Crazy Monster Jam fan PK4NV. I've been seeing your comments. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out as I promised, So appreciate all the support, and I hope to see you in future videos. Maybe you can get you to sign up in one of these in the future. But let's go ahead and continue with Avenger's run. He's coming up to the last turn here. Again, his original time of 27.54, and let's see what this one's going to be at 27.47. So beating his original time. And that is now the new fastest time to beat as Monster Mutt comes out. Blake Bell behind the wheel. Currently in 10th place. Last time around, Monster Mutt was 7th in qualifying in Anaheim. So hopefully he can turn things around here. Again, the time to beat is 27.47 from Avenger, who was just out. And some trouble hitting those cars there, hitting that other car. I'm not sure what the officials what call they're going to make there. They might just let it slide. I'm not sure. 27.50 is his time, so good enough for second. And I'm guessing the officials are going to let it slide, and they're okay with hitting those cars. So at that point, it's just an obstacle that got in his way and slowed him down. We'll see what the rest of the event brings. We got 9 more trucks to go after this, so. We'll see if they make a different call later on. Blake Bell, too, though, last season was in the Mohawk Warrior. And now this season in Monster Mutt after Ryan Hayward decided to step down from Monster Mutt and join Team Gas Monkey Garage in the Arena Series. So he was our first official freestyle winner this season. 27.89, so not good enough for the lead. He's going to stay in that second place spot. Currently, as Zombie and Flames Plays comes out, another rookie in his first season of competition. But Monster Mutt, yeah, he did get his first freestyle win. The truck as a whole, the first freestyle win overall. But Blake Bell, his first freestyle win, was the first stop this season in Toronto. A score of a 30 or 32, I don't recall. I'd have to double check. Zombie, though, some trouble in that jump there. It was a 32, 29 in regulation, 3 in bonus for Monster Mutt in Toronto. So 27.65 for Zombie. Not going to be enough for the lead, I don't think. So gonna be lower in the leaderboards as he goes for his second attempt. Flames plays, though, last time in Anaheim was 9th in qualifying. Got a DNF in the first go around. He just, I believe he flipped. So far he's in control coming down to this last turn. Should be a faster time. It's looking like he's a lot faster this go around. And now we wait for the official time of 26.75 for Zombie. So now he is our fastest qualifier of the night here in Glendale. So he has taken the top spot as Blue Thunder comes out now. Nitro Studios looking to step it up again. I mean, he's struggling too. Blue Thunder was third last season with MT World Media behind the wheel. He was in third place to end the season, and right now he's sitting in about, I believe, 8th or 9th place. So he really needs to step it up a bit. Was 10th in qualifying in Anaheim. And we're coming to the final turn of his first attempt. And a 27.67 for Blue Thunder. And a hard crash rollover. Some of the body parts come off, but he is good so far. Truck checked out, and he's going to continue for the second attempt. But 27.67, good for last at the moment. For the current leaderboard, so hopefully the second time is a lot better. Getting his first lap out of the way, got one more to go. Wide turn there, losing some momentum. That's going to hurt him as he goes into the last turn. He clips the jump, though. He's flipping over, and he's going to be on his lid. He's going to get a DNF for this go-around. He's not going to get a second time, so he is currently last in qualifying. Very unfortunate for Blue Thunder and Nitro Studios. Not the way he wanted to go out in qualifying. He really needs those points, and that's going to hurt him as a Gravedigger and KJ come out for their go-around. The first racing winner of the season in his rookie year. Last time around in Anaheim, Gravedigger was 4th, so he got that bye run into the second round as he finishes up his first one. And a 26.79 for Gravedigger, good enough for second fastest. So one more go-around for Gravedigger. But he was the first winner in Toronto. And then in Anaheim, I think he got knocked out. Yes, he got a DNF. He flipped over racing Max D in Anaheim. So, and that's going to be a disqualification there. He did not line it up. There it is, a DSQ for Gravedigger. So we're going to have to go with his first time, which is a 26.79. So good enough for second fastest for the night here in Glendale as Alien Invasion and Cecily 96 come out. Another truck looking to get some more points. She's in a good spot, but I'm sure she'd want to do better. She was coming from the Arena Series, was the Arena Series Season 1 winner, the Skills World Finals champion, and the overall event winner in the World Finals. So she's made a name for herself, and she's just looking to step it up a bit and hopefully come out with a stadium season win. But a 26.69 for Alien Invasion. That's going to be good enough for, and last time around she was 11th in Anaheim in qualifying. Good enough for first place, actually. She's the fastest qualifier. Cecily 96 just passing Zombie. So she is the fastest qualifier here in Glendale as we go, she finishes up the first lap of her second attempt. But that is very good. That's exactly what she needed to help her get up in the standings, the point standings. And almost had the same fate as Blue Thunder there, clipping that jump. 26.83 for her second attempt. So we're going to go with the first one, the 26.69. That is your fastest time of the night, and she is your leader as of yet. Max D and Ethan Waters coming out now. Your reigning World Finals Freestyle champion, which unfortunately he hasn't had the freestyle that he had in Vegas. He's still looking to live up to that performance. But Max D last time in Anaheim was 5th in qualifying, so just barely missing the bye run into the second round. But his first time is going to be a 27.09, not good enough to take the lead as he goes for the second attempt. But Max D, he made it to the semifinal round in Anaheim, was knocked out by Northern Nightmare, who was then knocked out by Bakugan. And then if we look all the way back to Toronto, he was knocked out in the second round. So he's done okay in racing so far. Furthest he's gotten is the semifinals, but you know, maybe he can turn things around here. A really wide turn though, that's going to hurt his time. Hopefully it's better than his original 27.09, and it's going to be a 27.29. So not going to be enough to take the lead away from Alien Invasion, and currently in 4th? Yeah, 4th in qualifying. So, you know, it is what it is. He does qualify, excuse me. He does qualify for that bye run at the moment. So we'll see if any of that changes. El Toro Loco though, and Drift Boy 912 coming out now. In that beautiful yellow El Toro Loco paint scheme. Last time around in Anaheim, El Toro Loco was 3rd. So one of the top 3 qualifiers, and made it earned that bye run into the second round. 27.60 for El Toro Loco. Nice wheelie, but pump the brakes. You don't want to hit that jump too hard. It might knock you out for the rest of the event. 27.60 though for El Toro Loco, so not a great time. Hopefully he can turn it around in this second go around. In Anaheim, he did get that bye run, but he was eliminated by Bakugan. And trouble here, he's bicycling in and missing the race lane, and he's going to get a disqualification for his second attempt. So he is done. We're going to go with that first time of a 27.60 as Northern Nightmare comes out now. Northern Nightmare, almost your winner in Anaheim. He is your reigning World Finals racing champion. But was eliminated in the final round, in the final race in Anaheim, by Bakugan. So he's still looking for that first racing win of the season. And he's doing good in terms of points. I believe he's currently in second place, or third place, excuse me. He's currently in third place, and he is the Season 1 winner. Same driver and all. 27.35 for his first go-around. Not going to be enough to take the lead. In Anaheim, he was the fastest qualifier, so he was the favorite to win. And he almost got it, but again, Bakugan knocked him out. But 27.35 is the first time. Hopefully the second time does better. So far, we've had 2 disqualifications in the second lane there. One by Gravedigger and another by El Toro Loco. So hopefully it's not the same fate, as he's able to control it. I thought he was going to flip over there, but awesome control. That is great driving by Northern Nightmare and Alex Stevens 27, as we wait for his next time of 26.84 for Northern Nightmare. So he knocks out Max D, a 4th, and a crash for Northern Nightmare. He's on his lid. Hopefully he's okay for the rest of the event. That was kind of hard there. We're going to have to check on him later on, but he knocked out Max D from that 4th place spot. So he is now in line for that bye run. Unless Bakugan, Dragonoid, or Monster Mutt Dalmatian have anything to say about that. But Brian the Dog Webb coming out now for his first attempt, currently in second place. He was killing it and was in first for a while until April Summers had something to say about it. But last time around, Bakugan was 6th in qualifying, but then came and took that racing win away from Northern Nightmare. And a crash, a twirl, I don't know what to call that. A corkscrew, probably not, maybe barrel roll. But he's able to finish his first attempt. The 32.85 is his first time, so probably was better off getting a DNF or something. But hey, he got a time on the board. That's all that matters. Let's see what the second attempt brings for Bakugan Dragonoid. As I mentioned, he's 1 point behind April Summers and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, so he could run away with this and be the season 1 winner. I say that this is only the third stop of the season, but you never know. We'll wait and see what happens. A huge overturn on that last turn there. That's going to affect his time negatively. A 28.34. So unfortunate for Bakugan. That is the slowest time of the night. So he is currently in last place. That's not going to help his lead. Monster Mutt Dalmatian out now. April Summers, your current leader for season 1. She was the runner-up, or your current leader for season 2. She was the runner-up in season 1. And again, I'm gonna keep saying this. She was my favorite to win the racing championship in the World Finals. She was the fastest qualifier then too, but unfortunately was knocked out by Northern Nightmare, who ultimately won the World Finals racing championship. And a disqualification for Monster Mutt. That's surprising. A 26.52 would have been her time. That would have been the fastest lap. And I guess right there in that replay, it looks like she just barely missed the, was just barely outside the white lines. I don't think so. I think she was in. That's a blown call from the officials, because she was in. She was in without a doubt in my mind. So that's unfortunate, because she would have been the fastest qualifier had they not made that call. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not too happy about it. I'm sure she's not happy about it. But let's see what this second time brings as we wait. And a 25.85. She said, screw your first time, screw your first call. I'm going to come back and get a sub 26 time on my qualifying run. So she is your fastest qualifier of the night. She showed them judges, or those officials, what's what, and proved that she's the fastest qualifier here in Glendale tonight. So very impressive by April Summers. The fastest time, and the only time we've seen under 26 seconds so far. So this is the racing bracket going into racing. Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Gravedigger Zombie, and Alien Invasion all getting the bye runs into the second round. And look at that. She is running away with the lead. She has a 12-point lead now. She went from a 1-point lead to a 12-point lead over Bakugan Dragonoid, who's still in second, and Northern Nightmare in third. So we'll see what happens in racing. She is currently running away with this. Just a quick reminder, though, use code PROJECTRODROD on Dubby Energy to receive 10% off your order as we move on to high jump. But that's incredible. I know she was fuming in there with that call, but that she came back and said, I'll show you a fast time. So really good congratulations to April Summers there. But Mohawk Warrior, first high jump contender out with a 34.5 or 34.2, excuse me. And here comes Avenger, a 33.1, not good enough to knock out Mohawk Warrior from the lead. Here comes Monster Mutt and Blake Bell. Nice big air there. 32.9. So still not enough. Currently good enough for last as Zombie and Flames Plays comes out. 33.9 feet for Zombie. Not enough to knock out Mohawk Warrior. Here comes Blue Thunder with some huge air. Hard landing and 39 feet. The biggest we've seen so far. That is a huge gap. So he is the leader for high jump at the moment. Gravedigger coming out now at 35.6. That was incredible by Blue Thunder there, and Nitro Studios. Alien Invasion, 34.9. Dalmatian was the last high jump winner in Anaheim, but so far Blue Thunder is now. It's a huge gap for Blue Thunder. Max D and Ethan Waters coming out, hard landing on the front axle. 33.5 for Max D. Here comes El Toro Loco and Driftboard 912. Blowing the smoke at the peak. I don't think it's going to be high enough, no, though. A 34.9 for El Toro Loco. Northern Nightmare coming out now. That was kind of an awkward hit, it looked like. Hard on the tailgate. 34.7 for Northern Nightmare. And two more trucks to go. Here comes Bakugan, your first high jump winner of the season in Toronto. Hard hit, 34.2 feet, not enough. And the last one, which was the winner back in Anaheim. Let's see if she can do it. She's already got qualifying under her belt. Hard landing on the rear axle, 36.3, good enough for second place. So Blue Thunder and Nitro Studios is your high jump winner here in Glendale. So this is the leaderboards after all that. As you can see, Blue Thunder had the huge jump of 39 feet. Monster Mutt Dalmatian almost 3 feet under that, which was only good for second. And this is the leaderboards after that. Look at that lead between Dalmatian and Bakugan. That's what, 10, almost 20, 19, a 19-point lead. Now went from 1 point to 12 point to 19-point lead. So this is very interesting. Blue Thunder now moving up to 8th place. This is a very interesting predicament going on. But don't forget to check out my Patreon, link on screen and description below. And we will see you guys all in Racing and Skills. Thank you so much for watching.